Hello Aquarius, and welcome to Dragonfly Soul Tarot. This is your couples reading for the period between July 2021 and December, maybe going into January, February. I'm going to choose 15 cards, 5 rows of 3, and the first row will be you, where you are. Second row will be them and where they are. Third row will be the relationship. Fourth row will be advice, and the fifth row will be possible outcomes, okay? So let's begin. First card, right off the bat, we have the Devil. Okay, we'll put him right here. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Okay, and there, the card, the row that begins with the Three of Cups indicates them. We have the Three of Cups. We have the World. And we have the Six of Cups. The row that indicates the relationship itself is the Page of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Four of Swords. The row that indicates advice is the Six of Swords. The Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Pardon me. And we're just going to move the cards over a little bit. And we have, for possible outcomes, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Nine of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Seem to have developed a tickle in my throat. Okay, in the first row we have the Devil, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Moon. Okay, so this is, to me, is a push forward on your part to deepen the commitment, the sexuality, the intenseness of this relationship is making you feel like you are head over heels in love, although it is causing a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotional back and forth with you. You do want to deepen the commitment, but there is this feeling of being too much, of possibly being trapped. Maybe there's some manipulation going on. With the Devil, there can also be issues with codependency, issues with substance abuse. You just can't get away from them. It's a cycle. This person has got a hold on you, and you want to deepen the commitment, but you keep going back and forth on it because you feel like there's something not quite right here. So let's see where they're coming from, Aquarius. So we have the Six of Cups, we have the World, and the Three of Cups, and this person believes that they can offer you everything that you want. They this could be a renewal of your vows at this time, because there's a sort of a celebration in the works. You have known, this seems to be like a person that you have known all your life, but they make you feel like they have known, like you've known them all your life, and they feel like they're ready for the next step in the relationship, whether that is going from an engaged person to a married person, or a married person to renewing your vows, or whatever this is here, this is the next step. So this other person feels like they are ready for the next step. They're ready to celebrate it, and they are ready to be the person that feels like they have been your lifelong partner, the one that this is basically telling me that they believe that you are the one. But you are still having your reservations here. You want to move forward, but there's something not quite right here. So in the relationship itself, there is some red flags. There's plenty of intimacy, but it's on a surface level. It's not the deepest kind of union that you would see like with a Two of Cups or something like that. But the Page of Cups is sincere, and there is much affection there. There's also a promise of stability, a promise of a future together where the two of you can be prosperous, but also secure in each other's trust. So this says trust, this says affection, and this card is a little bit concerning here because the Four of Swords to me indicates that there may be something in terms of one person trying to care for another, or somebody needs care, somebody needs to become well. So this could be where the Devil comes in terms of this person needing to be somebody who is constantly being tended to, and you want to commit to them. You care about them very, very much, but you are unsure because of all these other things that are involved. So on the surface, this relationship looks like it could be something that is a lifelong commitment, right? This to me is the lifelong commitment card here. Oop. What I meant to draw was this one here. The lifelong commitment. But at the same time, somebody needs more attention in terms of either their health or a substance abuse issue, or a sexual addiction, or, you know, something's not quite right. There's one person, you, who would need to make you would need to kind of make up for that for them. So they're happy to be with you. You're wonderful. You're great. But you don't know if you can go on with this person and their needs. They need to take care of themselves, but they're leaning too much on you to take care of them. Period. Right? So they're leaning too much on you in order to take care of them. In some cases, it's a financial thing. In some cases, they see you as a way to provide. So this may be interest in being with you because you provide this stability for them. I mean, there is affection. There's no ulterior motives here, but you would be putting on a lot of extra work. There's something that they need that you have to go above and beyond in order to provide for this person. So I wonder if that resonates with anybody out there. If so, please leave a message down below and let me know. This is very interesting. So in terms of advice, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have the Ten of Swords. Something needs to be put to rest. Something needs to end. This, whatever this is, this lingering malaise on the part of the other person, they need to figure out how to fix it. Sometimes we look to someone else in order to find somebody that we can feel like we are their hero, right? But they need to do it for themselves. They need to get away from this, whatever it is, on their own. I mean, you're there for their support, but you're not going to carry the entire load for them. That could be detrimental. And the Queen of Wands is here. She's very assertive. She's very secure in her in her stance and confident in, which is in direct contrast with the moon, showing a lot of vacillation back and forth, thinking, is this the right thing to do or not? You need to find that determination to make that decision, because this is something that needs to come to an end. And I think it's less likely an illness and more likely and it could even be an attitude, like a victim attitude, or some sort of codependency, alcohol or drug abuse, something like that. It could even be, I don't know, like someone who can't work or something like that. So you would have to take over the majority of the expenses of the household. But you need to stand up for yourself and become clear in terms of what you can and cannot do for this person, because you can't do everything for this person. This needs to come to an end, and they need to resolve this issue for this union to have any hope. I mean, they're there for you, but what are they expecting in return, right? Are you willing to keep going while this energy is in effect, or do you back off on this commitment for now? Because the Ace of Coins is a commitment. Some would say the circular shape of the coins is an engagement ring. So if you get deeper into a commitment with this person, what is going to be expected of you? So let's look at the possible outcomes. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is much, not even conflict, but struggle. The Five of Wands could be competition, but it's really putting up a fight on something. And I see that they will put up a fight and have some sort of success to a certain degree. Will they get to the point where you would not be totally responsible for this issue that they bring to the table? The cards are not being clear on a definite outcome here, but we have the Page of Pentacles, which is the starting point on the road to becoming the king. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't see the king. So at this point in the next 6 months, I see this person is starting on the road to betterment of themselves, whatever this issue is that is like a big deal in the relationship that is causing you this emotional turbulence. That needs to be resolved, and I don't see that it's going to be resolved, but it's going to be a good start anyways. And the Page of Pentacles is a solid start in that direction for them securing a better spot, a better frame of mind, or a better grip on whatever this is. It seems like the whole reading revolves around this card. Everything else is pretty status quo, but this is kind of like the caveat, the big caveat here. These two cards here are standing out to me as where you are worried about something that they bring to the table, and otherwise everything is really great. I mean, they're fun to be with. They make you feel safe, and they want to continue with you and be your future, right? They want to be your future. And I'm not sure how long they've been there, but they feel like you've known them forever. And, they're wonderful to be with. But they've got some demons to slay. the question is, are they expecting you to do it for them? And that is the big thing, because they have so far to go, so much work to do, that they cannot rest for long. Because this is just, they just can get to a certain point, and then they're going to have to go back into the struggle again to move to the next point. Okay, so for the next 6 months, they are going to start taking steps towards fixing whatever this is here that is being put on your shoulders, that, you know, you could provide support for, but it's not entirely your responsibility. But they will move in the direction of learning how to cope, or you know, break this habit, or whatever is causing this, whatever the situation is, it's going to start being resolved within the next 6 months, and there's going to be moving. And you know, the page is also like the realization that, okay, maybe I'm not, maybe I am putting the entire onus on my partner. Maybe I need to take responsibility. And these two cards are showing taking the first steps in being responsible for doing the work and getting to the next level of beating whatever it is that this is. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that was helpful. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a message down below. I would love to hear your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. It helps me in the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you know 2 friends who could benefit from these messages, please let them know about my channel so that they can benefit from these messages as well. Forewarned is forearmed, so we need to see where the pitfalls are so that we can step around them or take appropriate measures to avoid stepping in them. Okay? Thanks so much for being here, Aquarius. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.